So, I was right in the middle of production for my latest Zip Guy action figure assembly video. I had all the parts 3D printed, painted, and ready to go. In fact, I'd already started filming. Everything was going smoothly, until it wasn't. Halfway through the shoot, I realized a few parts wouldn't fit. I'd gotten too confident. I had already tested the base body I used for this new character multiple times. But what I didn't account for were the new sculpted details I added. They ended up clashing with other parts, blocking movement and in some cases, preventing the joints from connecting altogether. Lesson learned. It's critical to test every new variation thoroughly before releasing it for production. Problem areas don't always show up on the digital model. You have to see how they function in real life. This was a major oversight on my part, and now I'm paying for it with a big delay. Which brings us to today's sponsor, JLC 3DP. If you need prototyping and 3D printing services, these guys have your back. They don't just take your STL files, print them, and call it a day. They actually audit your models first. They'll tell you if a wall is too thin or if a feature might snap under stress. And you can even ask for suggestions on which materials would work best for your design. Embarrassingly, a bunch of my parts failed their audit, but honestly, that's a good thing. It gave me a chance to revise them before wasting time or money on broken prints. Here's how it works. I uploaded my STL files. You'll get a live quote instantly. From there, you can choose your material, color, and even add special instructions like sanding or painting needs. Once you confirm, their engineers review the files manually before printing and shipping them out. And that's it. They handled the rest. No guesswork, no fiddling with printer settings, and no failed prints. For this figure, I initially selected CBY resin, but my contact over at JLC 3DP actually recommended trying LEDO 6060 resin and their black resin instead. So I'll be ordering prints using both to compare the results. My prints arrived in a box like this. Now this CBY resin looks fantastic. However, it's not the best for high friction parts. But because this resin has almost no shrinkage, the tolerance is perfect for combining with other 3D printed plastics, like what I did here. I swapped out the worn out resin ratchet joints with FDM printed PLA. Once I revise my models, I want to use different materials with varying tensile strengths on one figure, so each part can do what it does best. I'm really looking forward to that. I sprayed on a quick layer of gray primer, just enough to highlight the details and mask the color variations from the different materials. This figure looks great in resin. If you want professional grade prints without needing pro-level equipment at home, definitely give JLC 3DP a shot. I'll leave a full link in the description below. Big thanks to JLC 3DP for sponsoring this video. So, the moral of the story? Don't be an idiot like me. Always test your models. Your future self will thank you. Stay tuned for the full assembly video of my latest figure. It's going to be awesome.